Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you some of my current skincare favorites. Some of these I've been using for years, some of these I've been using for like just the last month or two and our recent releases. Basically all the products that I use day and night on a weekly basis. So if you guys don't know all my current skincare favorites, then just keep on watching. Alright, so let me know if you guys like this setup. I've done this for my Amazon hauls and I figured this is a little bit more of a casual video. I was originally going to film it in my bathroom, but this lighting is just better than my bathroom, so I figured I'd just do something a little bit more casual. This is also my vlog camera, so the quality is a little bit different. But let me know if you guys are cool with this setup every now and then for like maybe some hauls, definitely like all my fashion videos. I just like to change it up, and also this seat is way more comfy than where I actually film, so that's really the reason I wanted to film here instead today. But let me know if you guys like me mixing between both. Okay, so let's get into everything, and that way I can actually hold up the products with this camera and zoom in and show you guys them up close, because I can't do that with my other camera. So I'm going to start off with cleansers. I think I'm going to go cleansers, toners, serums, eye creams, moisturizers. Alright, so let's get into cleansers. So some of these I've talked about for years. There's a few I've actually used for several years. So first of all, we have the Pearlie's Blue Lotus Cleansing Milk. I've gone through several of these. Oh my gosh, the cap almost fell off. I do have a discount code with Pearlie's where you can get 10% off on their website on all of their products, so that will be listed below. It is an affiliate code. I've literally gone through the like maybe a dozen at least of this specific cleanser. I've been using it for like probably 5 years. This is so good to get your makeup off. It's amazing. Liquid lipstick, liner, like I'm wearing glitter liner, I have lash glue, brow, liquid lipstick, and when I get in the shower to take this off, all I'm gonna do is take off my lashes and put this on my face, and it's all gonna come off. So this has been my #1 favorite cleanser for getting your makeup off for several years, because a lot of times like oil-based cleansers, you get the makeup off and then you're left with an oily residue on your face, and you're like, okay, my face is just as dirty, if not dirtier now, with oil all over it. But this does not leave that residue feeling behind, so that's why I'm super obsessed with it, because it actually gets the makeup off. So love this stuff so much. If you try it out, I'm sure you guys will love it as well. Yeah, and it's great, especially if you have dry skin like I do. It doesn't strip your skin at all. So I always do a double cleanse, and this is always my first cleanser to just get my makeup off and my skin relatively clean. Another product I have just been trying lately, and I've been rotating between both of these. This is still like my #1, but this is from Amande. This is the Petal Spa Oil to Foam. So I normally don't love oil cleansers for that reason. It just leaves that oily residue, but this turns to a foam so it doesn't leave that residue behind. So I've been using this a bit for like the last month. I've been really enjoying it. It does a really good job of getting your makeup off. Definitely a first step cleanser. I still need to use another cleanser afterwards, but this is really good, really gentle, and it also smells like roses. I love rose scented skincare products. It's like good for sensitive skin. It's very calming. This is available at Ulta. And then for my second cleanser, this is my holy grail. This is from First Aid Beauty. This is their deep cleanser with red clay. I think I actually just saw somebody talking about this in a YouTube video like several years ago, and I always had it in the back of my head, and I ended up picking it up once randomly, and ever since then, like I repurchase this like every 6 weeks. There are times where I may run out of this and a week goes by, and then that's the week I break out conveniently out of like the whole year, honestly, because this does such a good job of really cleaning your skin and not feeling like there's any residue left behind. When I'm in the shower, I will leave this on my face, almost like a face mask, because it has red clay, so it's supposed to like really clean out your skin, basically like a clay mask basically. And so I will put this on as like my first step and leave it on my face while I like shampoo my hair, wash my body, you know, do the whole shower thing. And I will take this off when I'm done showering, so I feel like my skin gets really, really clean. I love this so much, and I do have drier skin, and I don't find that this dries out my skin summer, winter, no matter like the season. This is always, always, always good for me. And I think it is actually intended for oily skin, so I'm sure if you have oily skin, you would love this, but just know if you have dry skin too, absolutely love this. Never leaves my skin feeling tight or dry or anything. Holy Grail cleansers, amazing. I'm super particular with cleansers. Next up, we have some toners. So if I do have any like leftover mascara, eyeliner, lash glue, the Kylie Skin Vanilla Milk Toner, I actually really like this. I feel like everybody hates Kylie Skin, but like there are products from her that I'm using every day and I surprise myself. Like the moisturizer, I didn't include that in this because to me, I use that as a primer. I'm wearing that as a primer now. I've been wearing that as a primer 5 out of 7 days of the week. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I will do my whole morning routine and then I will just put that on as like a primer for no makeup, just because I love that product so much. So that's why you're not gonna see it in here, because I consider that a makeup step. But from the Kylie Skin line, really like the Vanilla Milk Toner. This is awesome for dry skin because it's super hydrating. It's literally like a milky texture product. It just looks like I have a blob of milk on my hand now. And it just smells like a really light lotion. I'm just like rubbing it into my hand because it just feels like a lotion. It is very hydrating. So I will use this to like remove any excess makeup. I will use this just like to calm my skin after washing it. Really hydrating. I think if you have dry skin, you will love this. It reminds me of like the Pixi Hydrating Mist. It's like that as a toner instead of a mist. So really like that. And then if you want a toner that's more astringent, like something that has salicylic acid, this one I've been using from Paula's Choice. I've been using this for about the past month. I use this about twice a week depending on what products I'm following up with that day, or if I'm breaking out. Like I was breaking out last week. If I'm like getting like hormonal breakouts, I will use this as well, just like on my forehead. I do feel like it does help calm any breakouts or whiteheads, anything like that I get throughout the month. So I will use that specifically on those days as well. Next up, this is the only spray I have up here, so I will just include it in this category. So this is a Soothe and Hydrate Activate Mist from You to the People. I mentioned this in a recent favorites. I think I just got this like back in the middle of April. I've used a decent amount. And then somebody commented on that video to use this before you do all your skincare, before you do your moisturizer and everything, instead of the last step. So that's what I've been doing. Like I'll wash my face, maybe I'll use my toner, and then I'll spray this, and then I'll go in with like all my serums, moisturizers, stuff like that. Really nice, calming, hydrating mist. It doesn't leave your skin like too dewy or oily. So if you just want to apply like more moisture into your skin, if you have sensitive skin, definitely check this stuff out. I love this so much. Really hydrating. I feel like it really does make a difference on my skin. So next I'm getting into some serums and oils. I have a couple from Cover FX. These are both products that I use in the daytime. So this I've talked about before. This is the SPF 30 Booster Drops. It's just like, looks like water. It feels like water on your skin, and I hate the feeling of SPF on my skin. So just apply this to any of your just regular moisturizers if you want to add in SPF. Or I will just apply this on its own on my face. It doesn't feel sticky at all. You could just apply like 3 drops on your face and you're good to go. So I'll either apply it on its own or mix it into a moisturizer for daytime. Love this, super convenient, especially if you want to use a regular daytime moisturizer that doesn't have SPF. It's nice to have like another product that you can add in. SPF 30 with this. Love it. It's just, if you are really picky about SPF, you don't like the smell of it, you don't like the feel of it on your face, maybe it breaks you out. I haven't found that to be the case with this. So really like this. It doesn't have any of those like negatives that normal SPF products might have. Another product from Cover FX. This is actually awesome. I'll use this morning and night actually. This is a Super Power Antioxidant Booster Drop. So this is basically really concentrated drops of antioxidants. It just looks like a little oil, but it's not like necessarily oily when I apply it on my face. I'll just apply a drop or two and mix it into my moisturizer for daytime or nighttime. Whenever I feel like my skin is like dull or like dehydrated, or maybe like I didn't get a lot of sleep, or like sometimes my skin reacts to seasonal allergies that I always have like pretty badly right now, I will apply this to my moisturizer just to bring life back into my skin. That's the best way that I could kind of put it into words. Like it really just helps like recharge my skin basically. Really like that. I think they make great products. I definitely see a difference with them. Super convenient to have these drops that you can add into your other skincare products and kind of customize your skincare. Next up, this is an oil. This is from Kiehl's. This is their cannabis herbal concentrate, and it's for blemish prone skin. I've been using this week. I had like some hormonal breakouts this week. And just like stress breakouts this week, a combination of both, like all over my forehead for like a solid week. And I will just apply this at night after my moisturizer to help calm my skin. So I know that cannabis is really big in skincare right now. I thought it might just be like a trendy thing, but it actually is supposed to be really good for acne prone skin, for redness, and just like soothing your skin. I've seen really amazing results with this serum particularly. I haven't tried any other like cannabis skincare products. This is like the first thing that I tried from Kiehl's. So this is really my #1 product when I am breaking out or I feel like my skin is like congested or I'm getting whiteheads. I haven't really found a lot of like spot treatments that really work on my skin or like on a specific like blemish or anything, because sometimes they just leave my skin like really irritated or red, and then it just like looks worse than it did just by having the pimples. So this is what I've been using for like the last 2 months from Kiehl's. And before I was really hesitant about oils. I think prior to this year I was really hesitant about putting oils on my face, especially for nighttime, because I think especially if you have acne, you don't think to put oil on your face. But this isn't something that is going to clog your pores or anything, so definitely check out this oil or any other kind of oils for your skin. Like, don't be afraid to put oils on your face, because it's not gonna necessarily break you out if they're specific for your skincare. So that is the #1 that I've been using, #1 oil I've been using for the last couple of months. I think that's kind of it for like serums. This is technically a serum, but it's actually the texture of basically like a primer. It's a very thick serum. It's called serum, but it basically feels like a primer because it also is mattifying and pore filling. And this is actually the 3rd bottle I've used of this product. This is from Kiehl's. It's their Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate. The words are actually like scrubbed off of this because I've had this one for a while, but I've been using this pretty much every single day for almost 2 years-ish. I think it came out last January, so about 1.5 years. Really love this. Very concentrated vitamin C product. I like to just use this on my smile lines and my forehead specifically. I don't put it on all over my face, mostly just because it's really pricey. So I just try to focus it to areas that I would get wrinkles. So I have been loving this so much. I think you would really like this if you do have oily skin, because it is mattifying. And it does basically like blur your pores when you apply it. So I love applying this morning after I do my moisturizer and eye cream. This will be my last step just in those areas. And I do feel like it helps keep that area matte throughout the day, while also having really strong ingredients. I know this is, I think, 12% vitamin C, 12.5% vitamin C. It's a lot more stronger vitamin C ingredients compared to some other products. And then that is, I think, most of my serums. That's everything for serums. Let's get into eye creams before we do moisturizers. So for daytime, I love this so much. This is from Ole Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright eye cream. This is my 2nd or 3rd jar of this as well. This always smells so good to me. It smells like Jamba Juice, and I just love like that feeling where it wakes me up in the morning. Like, it helps depuff my eyes. And like I said, I do have seasonal allergies, so I wake up swollen every single day, and it takes like an hour for my skin to really calm down. But this really does help depuff my eyes. If you haven't slept a lot, it helps depuff your eyes, and it helps like brighten under your eyes too because of the coloring of this. So just on a day-to-day basis, I feel like it helps just like brighten my under eyes. I don't know that eye creams really are gonna change your life. I haven't found that to be the case. Let me know if you've seen like crow's feet diminish or anything with eye creams on their own. We'd love to know that in the comments. I'm sure you guys would love to know as well. I mentioned this on stories a couple weeks ago. I did get Botox just on my crow's feet, nowhere else on my face, just like 3 little like injections right on the center of my crow's feet about 3 months ago. I think you're supposed to get it again like every 3 months. I'm gonna get it like probably in like September again. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of that, or if it's like gross if I do a video of that. I don't know if it's like too like graphic, but let me know if you guys are interested in that. But I'm so happy I did that, because it was like immediately just blurred out crow's feet on the side of my eyes. So basically that was like the #1 life-changing eye product for me. But I'm still definitely gonna use eye creams because you want to make sure you maintain it. And also it's just like when you get Botox, it's just going to be right here. It's not going to change or affect like the majority of your eye area, because that's you would need to get like filler or something for that, and that's like $800 that I don't want to spend at all. So for now, I'm just gonna stick with this every day. And then for nighttime, I rotate between this eye cream from Lancome. It's fun. I apply it because I have it, but really my favorite is the black tea eye cream from Fresh Beauty. This is a little bit more of a thick product. I'm actually almost out of this, but this is more moisturizing and thick, and I like to apply this at night and just feel like you should have some kind of hydration under your eyes at all times, basically. So those are my two favorites, but just know when it comes to eye cream, nothing's changed in my life. These are just the products that I enjoy and keep my skin hydrated. All right, so getting into moisturizers, I'm just gonna hop back and forth between daytime and nighttime moisturizers. The first one is a nighttime one. This is from Ole Henriksen. This is the Goodnight Glow. So obviously it's a nighttime moisturizer. I'm almost done with this. You guys saw me get this in a Sephora haul last fall, and I've been using it a couple of times a week since. This is the only moisturizer I use at night that has retinol in it. So really like this. I feel like it actually works to exfoliate my skin at night. And it doesn't dry out my skin. So really been enjoying this. This is a product I would probably repurchase as well. Let's go with the daytime product. So this is a moisturizer from Glam Glow, actually. This is their Glow Starter moisturizer. I like this because it's very hydrating. It's very lightweight. And it also has like a slight tint to it. So if I don't wear makeup that day, it just kind of makes my skin look a lot brighter. It has like that citrusy scent. It's very just lightweight, hydrating. And this is my favorite moisturizer to mix in one of my drops from Cover FX in. Like I love mixing the SPF product with this moisturizer, or the booster drops with this moisturizer, because this is a different texture than some of the other moisturizers I'm going to show you. But really like this. It's lightweight, hydrating, gives you a little bit of a glow. Great everyday moisturizer for sure. And then this is my other daytime moisturizer favorite, and this is from Amande. I think I mentioned this in a favorites video like a month ago. This is their Bitter Orange Vitamin Cream. This is a gel. I love gel moisturizers so much. I just got that gel moisturizer, my Ipsy from Touch in Sol. So when I run out of this, I'm gonna switch to that, but I will definitely repurchase this. It's so hydrating. Basically, anytime that I apply this, I feel like my skin is just drinking it up. It's really hydrating, but it doesn't sit on top of your skin. Really lightweight. I love the gel texture, and I just feel like it wakes up my skin because it has like the orange and citrus scent to it and all those ingredients. So really love this so much. I enjoy putting this on every day. So these are two of my faves for daytime. Ooh, another daytime favorite. This one actually has SPF. And this is from Olay, actually. And I broke mine, and I still use this broken one. This is the Olay Total Effects Whipped Moisturizer with SPF 25. I tried this out for the first time, like maybe almost 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more. I did a collab with Olay, and I've been using it since because I love this product so much. So this is one of the few moisturizers that has SPF in it already that I really like. But this is my favorite with SPF because it keeps your skin matte. It almost has like a primer feel to it. It's very like hydrating. It is just like a regular cream moisturizer. It's a whipped formula. Really nice on your skin. It doesn't have like a sticky texture or anything like that. And then obviously, of course, this is affordable. I do have some other like high-end products, moisturizers that have SPF in them, but I definitely prefer this one in my collection. I have two more random products, and then I have a few nighttime masks. So this is from Dr. Brandt. This is their Wrinkle Smoothing Cream. This is what I use as either a nighttime moisturizer, and then I'll use an oil as well, or a serum as well, or I will use this just like basically how I use the Kiehl's moisturizer, just in my like wrinkles on my forehead and my smile lines in the morning. I will do the same thing with this product at night. Really enjoy it, but even when I use this, I still feel like I want another additional step for additional hydration. But I've been using this a ton at nighttime, specifically just in my forehead area. And then also at night, I will use this neck cream from Dr. Brandt. This is the neck sculpting cream. This is a step that I'm really lazy about. This is the first ever neck cream that I've ever tried in my life. But this is a very lightweight, basically like gel-like texture, and it almost has like a tingly feeling when you apply it, basically like almost like a peppermint like foot cream or something, which I happen to really like. I feel like it feels like it's working or something. I don't really know how effective neck creams are, and I don't use this every day because I'm just lazy. By the time I do on my face, I don't even worry about my neck, but maybe I should. But honestly, whenever I remember to use it, I do, and I really do like it. I'm just lazy about actually applying it. All right, so lastly, we have 2 overnight masks. The first one is from Fresh. This is their black tea firming overnight mask. I really like this. Whenever my skin just needs like a reset, I will apply this. It's super hydrating and a little bit thicker, but it doesn't feel like it's like clogging my pores or gonna make me break out or anything like that. I will even use this when I do have breakouts. So I really like this. I end up using it about once a week. It's really hydrating. It's a thicker product. Basically, when I wake up the next day, I feel like I just got a facial. Like, I feel like my skin is just renewed anytime that I use this product. I don't use it too often because it is very pricey, so I just try to use it like once or twice a week. But definitely a really awesome overnight mask. A lot of times, some overnight masks can be really thick and feel like it's just like your skin can't breathe, but that's not how I feel about this. This is definitely something that still lets your skin breathe while soaking up like all the ingredients and hydration from the mask. Love this stuff. All right, and then lastly, whenever my skin feels very dehydrated, I will go for the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. Really like this. Super hydrating, but not too thick or heavy on your skin. Very like luxurious formula as well, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, the directions say leave this on for 10 minutes. No, this stuff is like 50 bucks. Leave this on overnight and you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be better if you leave it on overnight. Don't like take this off in 10 minutes when you don't have to. And you can use this as a primer as well. You can use this as a daytime moisturizer if you want to as well. Really like this. I don't use this too much just because I like it so much and it's pricey basically. But otherwise I would probably use this as a nighttime moisturizer like every day. But this stuff is awesome. Definitely worth the price if you have drier skin. Highly recommend it. A lot of times I will mix this in with the antioxidant drops from Cover FX as like my nighttime routine if I feel like my skin is super dry and dull and just needs to like get hydration and get just look better for the next day. This is kind of the combination I will use. Another product that I have in my collection, if you're interested in something like this but you want a more affordable version, check out the Rose Flash Balm from Pixi. It's a very similar texture, consistency, very similar to this product at like a drugstore price, but this is something I really like. I will end up repurchasing this once I run out of it. Really awesome overnight mask. That's how I like to use it for sure. I think that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys. I have other products that I use as well, but these are products that I use every single one of these like on a weekly basis, and I really love, highly recommend. Also, if you're curious about this like little stand, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. This is like 15 bucks on Amazon. I will leave it linked below, but that is gonna be everything for this video. Of course, I'll link all the products below as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if you have any tips for anything that I recommended of like how to apply the products best and everything like that. Definitely let us know in the comments, and let me know your skincare favorites in the comments as well too. And that is everything for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.